What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? It's old guy ADD here. I'm gonna play some. Let's see here. Hey, Tiffany, I'm gonna play some Mario 3 this morning. My internet was having issues this morning. And I also was getting a call from Citibank, and they are the biggest bunch of morons ever. I hate Citibank. They have just the worst, like, systems built in. They don't know how to communicate between Best Buy, Geek Squad, and Citibank. They should have some kind of universal, system that lets everybody who's worked on, you know, the file see the notes. But man, that's just me. I don't know. It makes too much sense, right? Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit the like and the share button if you're able to. That'll do for now. Here we go. There we go. I just gotta open this. I am having a good morning. Other than just things taking way longer than they should. What's up, John Kime? He's in here all the time. Well, he's in here some of the time. He no longer rocks his dime. Oh man, I'm just being silly, man. Welcome in. How you doing, brother? Waiting on Corinne for some two-step verification. Let's see here. John Kime has liked the stream and shared the stream. Thank you, buddy. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. What's up, Patty Kopacki? How you doing, man? Dude, I bet being a mail carrier is so tough. I mean, you practically work from sun up to sundown, right, John? Hey, awesome, Jason. I mean, gosh, I think mail carriers are one of the most overworked, you know, industries. What's up, Jamie? He said, good morning, ADD. Thank you, Shane. I like what you did last night where you posted the link a few times, dude. I really appreciate you, Shane. Hold on just a second. I don't think I've messed with the controls on this yet. Hold on. Well, hey, John, I'm glad to see you when we do, man. I remember you used to support the stream like crazy, man. I hope you can eventually get to that point too, you know? Would love to see you back on the weekly star list or even the monthly star list, man. Let's see. Yes, and a few weeks ago was working and it was -14 with wind chill. Dude, I wouldn't want to be fucking with a phone either. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But you know what? It's at least nice to know, like, what's going on with the people who watch. You know what I mean? Like that is the most important thing to me, is to know that you guys are, you know, you guys are good. You know, I mean, of course, obviously, I hope that, you know, donos come in like crazy. You know, I won't lie. You know, this is all I do for an income. So, you know, when I have someone who was here all the time and you know, all of a sudden I don't see him anymore, you start to worry as a creator. You know, it'd be like if you owned a donut shop and you have a person who comes in weekly and then suddenly you don't see him anymore. You're like, well, what did I do? Do my donuts suck now? You know what I mean? So it's good to see you, man. It's been the slowest, absolute slow time I've ever had streaming. John, you remember, man, I used to hit level 10 daily, like daily. Like it would be the 25th of the month and I would have hit level 10 27, 30 times, you know, but now it's like I've only hit level 10 maybe five times this month, you know, like from Facebook, and maybe 6 times on the tube. You know, it's been slow, man. Slow. What was my internet issue? It's an internal box issue. They said there was too much data flowing, interrupting data throughout the modem that they had to get rid of, but they're just gonna come tomorrow and replace it. So that'll be the best thing. Just get it out of here. Get it out of here. Yeah, sneeze. Oh man, Cortina has the Red Bull fairies come through her work, so yeah. She got me a Red Bull. Oh. Hold on again, everybody. Yes, hold on. Okay, everybody, just hang on. Of course, right when I start, it's like every time I start talking, Lucas either needs a drink or needs something or has to go to the bathroom. Like, it's almost like he waits till, and I know he's 4. He doesn't know any better. But like, he hears me talking, he's like, oh, now's a good time to ask Dad for something. And now, of course, Nathan's poopy, and it just, like, of course, right when I start. I'm actually going to restart this recording. This sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. It's being a dad, so I can't be mad at him. I'll be right back. Brian Kinross, you suck for not making it last night. No, I'm just kidding, dude. You're all good, brother. Hey, I totally missed a full stream the other night, Kinross. You know, hey, you know, I mean, I'll take 50 stars to make up for it, you know? No, I'm kidding, man. Thanks for waiting, everybody. I guess I'll just start this right here. A new recording from right here would be fine. Yeah, dude. I needed to reset the stars from yesterday. We had a pretty decent day yesterday, which I'm really thankful for. But yeah, things have been so insanely slow lately, man. It's been crazy. Almost kind of scary. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, this is the GBA version. This is why when people come in and ask, is this the All-Stars version of the GBA? Is it, you know, like, what version is this? Like, when people, like, I don't know, like, this, see how much different this is than, like, the sounds and everything, like when Mario talks, when he picks up something, even the bottom of the screen, how it only shows, you know, like, you should, if you're a gamer and you know these games, you should be able to immediately tell which one this is based on where the P thing is at the bottom of the screen, too. Yeah. Sounds are all different. Like that. Like, he doesn't make that sound even on the Super Nintendo one. Is it just me, or is Mario 3 on GBA just a little bit better than the NES version? Well, I mean, of course, you know, it's going to, you know, I mean, it's 32-bit technology versus 8-bit technology. So, I mean, naturally, it's going to look better than all of them. You know, this is a huge upgrade, facelift, graphics-wise, sound-wise, and everything from, you know, from the, from the Nintendo version and even the Super Nintendo version, but it's also different technology too. You guys got awfully quiet on Facebook. We haven't had a comment in about 3 minutes. Who's hanging out still? We have Tommy Kerwin in here still. Do we have Nick Lagrasso in here still? What up, dude? John Kime rocking his dime. Hopefully soon. Good sir, welcome in. Thanks for joining. John Kime used to come in and drop 1,000 stars regularly. Like, he'd come in once a week and be like, boom, 1,000 stars, no problem. Boom. True. Maybe it's because we hear Mario talk. I never had a GBA. Understandable. Understandable, dude. If I seem a little on edge this morning, it's because I am. My internet issues was going off, and then I also had Citibank getting a hold of me again. Citibank is so aggravating, man. If I could, I'm actually probably thinking about totally canceling my Best Buy membership, so I don't even have to deal with them anymore. Graphics never meant anything to me. Plus, I mean, you know, there has to be some aesthetically you know, I mean, even, you know, graphics became less important as time went on, but you can't tell me you weren't mesmerized with the 16-bit graphics of a Sega back in '93 and the allure of the full motion video, you know, in 93, 94, 95, you know, Battle Arena Toshinden and Tekken and the first 3D fighter like Virtual Fighter. You know, I mean, obviously graphics do matter, but at the same time, they're not everything. Without a good foundation, you know, you could have a beautiful car, but without an engine and a person to drive it, you know, it's not shit, you know, so it's just a shell, you know, so, you know, graphics matter to a point, but ultimately, like, you know, I could have a decently okay graphics game, and I agree, an amazing story, you know, and good gameplay, and I'd be fine, which is, you know, hence why I play so much retro, because, you know, yeah. Hey Ashley, how you doing? But, you know, none of what you're saying is wrong. I get it. And we all have our own opinions. They're not incorrect, just different. Here we go. Hello, what's up, Ashley? How are you? Welcome in. Stephen Orr, welcome in, good sir. I am recording this playthrough here to get for whenever I do my night streams. I'm gonna try. I need, like, if I ever want to do like a 24/7 channel, I need months and months of content. It's crazy. Oh, you're in bed? Are you sick? That was a different fire flower. Look, they changed this. That was a fire flower in the previous games. Now it's just a regular plant, a chomp. GL. Hold on just a second. Man. I hate having to have my character stand there for a long time when I'm doing a recording. I was trying to respond to a text. There we go. All right, here we go. TikTok signed me out. So I'm trying to log back in, and it requires two-step verification, so I have to message her for the code.
Just what I needed.
Hey man, what's going on, buddy? How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, Stephen Orr. I only see a few people with star badges. Thomas has a star badge. Chris Knapp, of course, always has a star badge.
Just what I needed.
Man. Hey, Friday 13th. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Just gonna call you Friday. Wait, hold on just a second. Okay, cool. All right, excellent. How you doing, man? Welcome in. I'm Monday. I am still a supporter on Facebook. Haven't stopped that since last year, I believe. That's amazing, William Lamb. Thanks so much, dude. Love it. Did you get a haircut, dude? Five minutes since the last comment on the book, y'all. Who's hanging out? Y'all are way too quiet.
What I needed.
Well, it looks good on you. I'm kind of excited for the new RE. Dude, I am so excited for the new RE. I knew what you meant, William. Yeah, I'm super excited. No, Chris, this is the GBA version. The All-Stars version is different in a lot of aspects. It doesn't have... I believe the background is a lot different. The talking is different every time he gets a 1-up or gets a power-up, or if something happens, he makes like actual vocal, like, let's see here. Show you. Oh, see, you made a noise there too. Lucky! See? Nope, this is the GBA version. The All-Stars version looks quite different. How you doing, Chris? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining. All right, let's take down this thing. This castle. Yeah, I really like the look of this one. The background scroll's different than the Super Nintendo. The music is a little different. Yeah, the Virtual Boy is out and it's bullshit because you have to use a headset to play it. You can't play it on the TV.
Just what I needed.
They should have made it to where you can play it on a TV or you could play it with a headset. I think it was pretty stupid of them to make it just the headset. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Well, I'm here to help you and answer the question, man. How you been? Understandable. Understandable, Chris. Hey, no judgment here, man. Just a video game. I appreciate the comment. Hanging in there, brother, says Friday. Not bad, just lifing. Yeah. Could be worse, right? Every time I think that, I think of the penguin part. It could be worse. My nose could be gushing blood. What? Arrgh. Fess up, Parkerson. How you doing, man? Take your car and park her, son. Willie, yeah, of course, you can play it without the headset, but it's two little partially curved screens that are meant to be projected through the lenses of the Virtual Boy. No, you really do need it to play it. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit there and play my Virtual Boy on two separate screens, two separate little screens on the main screen. No, I'm sorry, but I highly disagree with you. And that's okay. You know, it is okay to disagree. Here we go. But you really do. I mean, I understand that you can see it, but you can't play it docked. Have you tried playing it docked? Bess Parkerson with the star badge saying, "Good morning, ADD." Dock is unsupported, so yes, which is stupid. You don't have to be sorry, Brian. No worries, man. Just trying to get people speaking. You know. No worries, no worries. Keep in mind, y'all, if you like the content, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you really like the content, if you feel compelled, please use the star button or the super chat button to support the content, because that is how I continue to do this every day, is with the support. Here we go. Got a free man there, I'll take it. All right, let's get the mushroom house. Yeah, the dock should be supported, man. When you put it in the dock, it should revert to a single screen. That's what it should do.
Just what I needed.
That would have been the smart thing to do, but they're really trying to push the dock, which I think is dumb. Or not the dock, but the headset. Which they should give people the option. They knew it was bad back in the day to stare at the red for a long time. Why is it suddenly okay, you know? And I guess, who knows? This is the best Mario that came out for the NES. Yes. Yes, the original 8-bit version of this game is really good, for sure. And so is this one.
Just what I needed.
No need to be sorry, brother. There we go. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. What'd you guys have for breakfast? Thomas, Annabelle, welcome in. This is a really good Mario. I agree. I mean, some might consider this the best Mario period. I would say I'm not far from agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you either, but I do think that this is sweet potato bread, by the way. I made yesterday. But yeah, I do think it's really good. Fantastic game series. Mario World is just as nostalgic for me, though, I will say. But no other Mario comes close to Mario World or Mario 3. Mario 2 is really good. You know, love Mario 2. They're gonna make me get this thing? There we go. Chris Dalton with 1,340 days of following. Good to see you for 5 of those. What is an NES Power Pack bundle?
Just what I needed.
NES Power Pack bundle. I don't know what that is. Can you explain what that is, Willie? Good morning, Phil. Understandable, Tiffany. Thank you. Enjoy your day, your quiet day. Hey, yo, welcome in, Danny. Good morning, Phil, said Tiffany. Chris Knapp said, what up, Phil? What up, Phil? Hey, Phil, said Danny and Chris. That's, you said, okay, you said the Power Pack bundle. You meant Power Pad. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. That's what I had as a kid. Not to try to correct you, but I really didn't know what you meant. That's the Power Pad. I wouldn't know what you meant then. Yeah, that is a kid. My dad went out and got the Power Pad, or the Mario Duck Hunt bundle, and then he went back later and got the Power Pad bundle. Yeah, we had a Power Pad as a kid. It was a novelty at best. Yeah, I like the added vocals from Mario when he gets power-ups. Just what I needed, yes. My kid's getting mad at his game. Lucas is trying to play levels 14 and 15 of Mario 64, and he's wondering why he's losing. He's playing the clock level, and he's playing the carpet flying level, and he's gotten there by himself at this point. I'm like, you don't even realize how like far you've gotten. Hold on just a second. All good, thanks. Just work and I will be home in the hole and I can revert to the world and you versus home. What? What? All good, thanks. Just for work and I will be home in the hole and can revert to the world and you versus home. What? I'm so confused by that. That is Owen and Tabby who are playing Spyro, and they're doing okay with it. You know, they keep kind of... They like to play games that don't require any kind of challenge, kind of. Like, I noticed they like to play, like, things where they just do things, but not, you know, like... you know, where they complete objectives and you know, no, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. But I'm just no. But Lucas is the one who plays like the games that require. Lucas is going to be a good gamer. Yeah, the kids are. Owen and Tabby just like to play. Like Tabby plays like Wobbly Life or whatever. I have no idea what that is. Oh, you're a Gen Z, aren't you? Gorilla Fan Plush. Are you a furry? Yeah. Definitely a Gen Z. The most coddled generation. The most entitled, low IQ generation. The most useless generation. Who doesn't even know how to fix things themselves. There's some pretty smart Gen Z out there, but there's a lot of you that make the generation look really bad. Oh yeah, I remember the one that came with Super Spike Volleyball. Oh dude, right, Friday? My son's learned to beat Super Punch Out. He beat the game yesterday. He's using Rewind to learn the moves. That's great. Nothing wrong with using Rewind. Gorilla, no one's entertained by the things that you're saying. Like, if anything, people are just kind of probably thinking you're an idiot. So just try to have normal conversation, or I'm gonna ban you just for being dumb.
Just what I needed.
Gorilla, what's wrong, man? Did your mom not warm your Hot Pocket up enough before she brought it to the basement today? Dude, I know cold Hot Pockets suck, but you gotta take that up with your mom. Maybe I should have let her out of the bedroom sooner, I don't know. But you gotta take that up with your mom, okay? Was it hot on the outside and cold in the center? I know that sucks. Tell your mom to switch, you know, the way the microwave turntable's going, and it'll help with the warming process. The satellite was like their version of the multi-tab. I know what the satellite is. I have one. Willie, you do know that I collect, right? Like, I have probably more Nintendo stuff than you've probably seen in a game store. I have the Fourscore as well. The NES satellite was the one that was wireless. The Fourscore was the one that plugged in. I appreciate your conversation and stuff. That's awesome. But just so you know, I know pretty much most things there are to know about Nintendo. So, you know, like I understand. But you're still welcome to talk about it. It's an interesting conversation. Actually, let's see here. The NES Max, right here. I also have a dog bone controller somewhere around here. I also have the Acclaim wireless controllers. Oh. Here it is. Dog bone controller. Here we go. On to say it. True and authentic. The dog bone controller is Gorilla's mom's favorite. Oop, I forgot level 5. You're not sure what happened to your NES? That's cruel and unusual punishment to an NES. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense, because the turbo. John Kime is in here all the time, rocking his dime, making, oh my god, John Kime! Dude, John Kime, you don't know how happy that makes me. Holy shit, brother. Are you fucking serious?
Gotta run, but here's a going away gift. Stay awesome, my friend.
Dude, John Kime, you're giving me so much nostalgia right now, man. Holy shit, brother. John with a $10 dono. Who's gonna match that shit? Dude, thank you so much, John Kime. Dude, seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't be a stranger, and don't make that the last time you do that. That was your calling card, brother. Thank you so much, man. I want to see you on the supporter list at least twice a month. No, thank you so much, dude. How awesome of you, John. Thank you so much for the $10 dono. Who's gonna match that shit with a $10 super chat or 1,000 stars? Thank you so much, John.
I always have coffee when I watch radar.
John Kime with 1,000 stars. Holy crap. Hashtag John. Your dad got you the SNES? Yeah, my dad did too. The last system my dad bought me was a 32X.
Oh my good goobly woo.
Thank you so much, John.
1,000 stars.
Incredible,
Holy
dude.
Crap.
What I needed.
Amazing, John Kime. Who's gonna match a $10 super chat or 1,000 stars? Oh my gosh. All right. Can't blame me for trying, right, y'all? All right, let me update the stars. Man, incredible. Interesting. The Japanese version of this had a crazy bounce glitch that let you travel right way across the map. I mean, that's entirely possible. I don't know about it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Man, big, huge thank you, John Kime. Back at it.
Just what I needed.
There we go. Here we go. All right, on our way up the pipe. And there. I don't want to get the boat. My son's yelling at his Switch right now because he's not winning. Big, huge thank you again, John. Love your shirt. You know that Mike was created the first but considered the oldest amongst the gang. I heard about that. That's the one that was drawn first, yes. With the nunchucks. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I appreciate you sharing the facts, man. It's making for good conversation. Keep talking. I don't find it annoying at all. You know, I'll tell you the things that I know and expand upon them, and the things I don't know, I'll be like, oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, I gotta pause that poll and reset it. Because John Kime did get us to level 1, level 2. There we go. Got him. Level cleared. All right, here we go. Big land. Everybody loves big land. Jay Michael Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Jay's getting married. Everybody say hashtag congrats. You're awesome, Jay. I'm going to stream my wedding on April 1st. We're getting married at a courthouse, but then we're gonna have a reception. Everybody say congrats, hashtag congrats to Jay. Jay's getting married. Oh, Lucas, you're fine, buddy. You're playing a really hard level, Lucas. I know you want to beat the level, but you're gonna have to keep trying, okay? He said, no, I don't want to die. And I said, you're doing a really hard level, but I want to beat this. He is so perseverant, man. It's a me, ADD. What's up, dude? How you doing, Pepperidge Farm? Welcome in. Hey, Jay, I see you. Don't do it, Gonzalez. Oh my God. Don't do it. Even though Phil's married. Feels like my only happy place now is in the garage.
Just what I needed.
I feel so bad for Lucas, but he's playing really hard levels, like levels that I have trouble with on Mario 64. Congrats, Jay. Congrats. Just being silly, that's funny. Funny autocorrect. It's too bad they didn't do more with Big Land. Like giant bullets. I agree. It's not a shotgun wedding. A shotgun wedding is where the girl is pregnant before the marriage and the dad's holding a shotty making sure they get married, right? Just making sure I know. That's Corinne. Mine will technically be a shoddy wedding because her dad's gonna be like, you better marry this girl. No, I'm kidding. But I like her dad. Her dad's great. Her dad and her mom are awesome. Jay, what's the plan for today? What are you and your lady doing? Yep, Josh, that's what I just said. Hell yeah, thanks, dude. Good confirm. Josh Peppers is coming back to the stream. I'm resting. I got sick. No. Are your feet cold, Jay? I'm just kidding, buddy. Hey, looks like that Gen Z quit talking shit. Oh man, how dare you go to the restroom? You're cooking dinner, William Lamb? Hell yeah, what are you cooking, dude? I'm gonna have steak and eggs for breakfast. Because we have leftover steak from the other night. Yum. Probably had to go cry to mommy. I'm as cold as my mother's in-laws stairs. Oh man. The Stairmaster. Hey, Peppers. Ooh, making poor man steak and egg with cut up hot dogs? Hey dude, nothing wrong with that. There's also poor man burnt ends that you can make too, which is crazy. You got we have a rice cooker. My rice cooker's at work right now. Her name's Corinne. I'm just kidding. But she does make better rice than the rice cooker. But rice cookers are great. You can use rice cookers for so many things. You can use a rice cooker like a little crock pot. Yep, my rice cooker's at work. Actually, I suck at cooking rice. She is amazing at it. Oh, totally joking. Lucas, it'll be okay, buddy. You're playing a really hard level. I know you want to beat the level, but you just gotta remember the level you're playing is really tough. Yes. He said no. Then do it. Josh says, what's up, Contraville? Lucas is playing level 14 and 15 of Mario 64. And he's also playing the flying cloud level. The really, really tough flying cloud level where you have to fly from cloud platform to cloud platform with all the rainbows connecting it. All right. Yeah, he's playing like some of the most impossible levels. Hey, Adam Nelson, welcome in, dude. How are you? Thanks for joining, brother. He's beaten, dude. He's beaten so much in that game. It's crazy. Bet he's doing better than me. I'm rubbish at that game. Yeah, he's better than Corinne at that game. He's gonna be so good at Mario 64. But what he doesn't realize is the foundation that he's building. Like, he's gonna be able to play so many games. Corinne is gonna hear that. I told her that last night, and she agreed. I said, he's better than you at the game. She's like, yeah, you're right. I won't say anything to you guys that I wouldn't say to Corinne myself. Because I don't ever really say anything too terrible. Like, she's my whole world. So I would never say anything too bad. But I will say that my son is better at Mario 64 than she is. He ready for speed runs? That's funny. All right, here we go. Yeah, the cloud level's tough. What's up, Riet? How you doing? My 14-year-old's a beast at Fallout. He knows everything. That's awesome. Lucas is on the way. Yeah, he is. Okay, buddy, play faster. He said, I want to play faster. He's got the need for speed. You never get past the desert on Mario 3, you hate that sun? There's a really easy way to get past it, Josh. You can unalive the sun. Just hold a turtle and let the sun run into the turtle. Like when the sun's like swirling around and then comes down at you, hold a turtle and you can unalive the turtle with the sun. Or you can unalive the sun with a turtle shell. Here's another piece of advice, Josh. Just don't suck. I'm kidding, Josh. The new Elder Scrolls, I am not even excited for that anymore. Brian Kinross, good information. But, like, talk about development hell, man. Dude, they gave Duke Nukem trouble. They gave Duke... Okay, buddy. They gave Duke Nukem trouble for being in development for 10 years. Do you realize that game was like a great game, but no one paid attention to it because it was in development for 10 years? And they expect us to be like, oh, no problem, just a 15-year development cycle on Elder Scrolls? No big deal. Actually, how long has it been since Elder Scrolls 5? It's been 7 years alone since they announced Elder Scrolls 6 at an E3. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 5 came out in 2011. '76 is actually pretty good now. Yeah, I mean, you know, we loved Duke Nukem for sure. Absolutely. But point is that the development cycle on it was so long. I'll be right. Let's see. All right, let's see here. You think Elder Scrolls is boring? Fair enough. I love it. But I can see how watching it would probably be boring. That game is more of an experience. You know, you're building your character, you're moving through life as a character in that game. So oh, I totally understand. I don't really play it either because it was so bad at launch, but like Fat Clat stuck with it. Like he just kept playing it. Like there are people who have just kept playing it throughout the years. Oh, it was so glitchy, and all there was enemies. There wasn't even NPCs. It was just a world to explore. It was a barren game. Hey, Lucas, you didn't know any better, buddy. Nathan's trying to grab Lucas's feet, and Lucas doesn't like it. Hey, Billy Brown, dude, day 2 in a row. Holy shit. Next thing you know, you'll be getting back on that star list, man. Holy crap, Billy. I played a PC game online called Lego Universe. Not sure if anyone heard of it. I've heard of Lego Universe. Steak, eggs, and avocado is what I'm going to have this morning for breakfast. Oh. Day 2. Wow, JK. The precursor boot. The precursor to Yoshi. The next Lego game coming out to consoles is supposed to be another Batman game. I hope they do another Avenger game leading up to the latest movie. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Here we go. We're an hour and 1 minute in. We're halfway through the game. Levels 5, 6, 7, and 8 take so long in this game.
Just what I needed.
Did you all know there was a secret up here? Fuck, I can't get it now. There's a secret up here. But it really, honestly, is just a big detour. Mario's having nuclear waffles for breakfast. Did you hear allegedly Xbox is pulling consoles from stores? Like Target and other places are not stocking Xbox consoles anymore because they don't sell. Why, you know, they say people aren't paying $550 for a, you know, $650 for a people aren't paying $650 for an Xbox Series when they could get a Lucas, you gotta keep trying and stop crying about it. You're never gonna get better unless you gotta lose to get better, buddy. Oh, he said okay. You have two series. You have a Series X, SX, and a 2 Series S. Fair enough. Probably for all your kids and stuff. But yeah, they're not selling. you know. And this isn't me having an opinion. This is me telling the news that I've learned yesterday. But supposedly Xbox and Steam have partnered up. No. I didn't mean to do that, so fuck this. I've heard of Tubi. They are apparently moving all the Cartoon Network catalog from Cartoon Network. Well, Cartoon Network's down, so that would make sense. Yeah, PS5 and Switch 2 are ruling the market, yeah. And that, you know why? It's because there's actually good games to play on PS5. And I know some may argue there's decent stuff to play on Xbox. Not to the extent of PlayStation. I'm sorry, but Game Pass is awful. Game Pass is terrible. It has hardly anything good to play. Unless you're like a mega Elder Scrolls, Fallout, you know, Halo, Doom fan, you know, or you like, you know, to maybe receive the one game that, you know, Xbox releases every few months on day one, you know. But $30 a month for their service, that's way too high of an asking price. $360 a year for Xbox is insane. $300, you know, a year for stars, amazing. You know, support my family and putting food in my kid's mouth. Don't support the Gates. Support the ADD. A new Fable game is supposed to come out for all consoles and new gens. Game Pass does kind of suck. Yeah, PlayStation Premium is even like okay. Like it has a lot of really good stuff on there, but I struggled to find things to play on Premium. But it's at least a better price. It's half the price. But don't get me wrong, I loved Xbox. I loved the original Xbox with Ninja Gaiden and Hunter the Reckoning and Dead or Alive and Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball and, you know, freaking all kinds of shit, man. I loved the Xbox 360. I loved the Xbox. Loved it. You know? Right. Yeah, absolutely, Billy. Yeah, I mean, you can get a whole year of PlayStation Premium for $160. You know? And that's still expensive, but at the same time, like, if you think about it, that's the price of 2 games, you know? 3 games, maybe. Star Wars Battlefront was fun, but yeah, I was thinking you were meaning Star Wars, the new one. The new one with all the microtransactions that totally destroyed that series. Man, big thanks again to John Kime with his 1K stars. Hey guys, make sure if you do vote on the Facebook poll where it says help me get to level 3, 2,500 stars, the first option says heck yeah, I can help for sure. The second one says I can't help but I reacted. Third one says I can get you to 10K. Please only vote on what you actually plan on doing, because if someone votes on yes I can help and then no stars come in for a while, it's a good way to disappoint and give my hopes up, you know. So please, you guys, no one's ever obligated to support. I treat everybody the same no matter what, but if I see a vote come up that says yes I can help and then, you know, nothing comes in, I'm like, oh well, that sucks, you know. So just trying to get my hopes up is all I'm asking, you know. So please only vote for what you plan on actually doing. Oh, PlayStation's always had better exclusives for sure. Except for the 360 era. The 360 era, loved it, man. I will go back. I tell you what, the first game that really made me feel like I was playing something next gen, there were a few, but Condemned. You guys ever like play Condemned? Condemned was so good. And then BioShock. Motherfucker! That was bullshit. BioShock. I mean, BioShock was kind of like Resident Evil in a sense that you know, like, you were, you know, trying to find your way from point A to point B and maybe had to grab an item to do something with an item. Hey, Billy Brown, let's get to the goal. Mario doing each of these levels. Star power. Billy Brown, so good to see you on the list, man. We're seeing some old faces on the list, which is incredible. Thank you, dude.
On second thoughts, let's not go to Camelot.
Thank you, Billy Brown.
Place.
Give me a hashtag Billy, y'all. Hashtag oh Billy. The first Condemned was great. The sequel was trash. I totally agree with that. Bloodshot was
goal
awful.
like Mario doing on each of these levels. Hashtag star power.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Billy the Brown? How it reads your comment out now when you send stars. 50 stars or above reads your comment out. Yeah, Adam, totally agree with you. The second one was trash. You know, it's kind of like the difference between, you know, do you guys remember the game The Suffering? The Suffering was so good. The Suffering 2, awful. Thank you so much, Billy. Now don't be a stranger now, you hear? I am easy peasy defined every day. And I'm on multiple times a day just in case anybody has trouble finding the stream. Thank you so much, Billy. What the fuck? No problem, bud. Hell yeah. I loved Psyops. Oh my gosh, that was one of the best games for PlayStation 2. Dude, thank you
This looks
so
like
much.
a job
You're
from the
awesome,
human
man.
bullet. Fire
Yeah,
me,
Psyops
boy.
was incredible. I played the shit out of that game. I've actually streamed that game. God dang it, that was stupid. What the fuck? Oh my gosh.
What I needed.
Just what I needed. Condemned was a self-fulfilling prophecy, apparently. That's funny. It was one of the first games where you actually got to use, like, forensic tools. That and Blade 2 were my favorite. Love Blade 2. It was the game that you Blade 2, that game actually like made you use the toggles to fight, because you could fight in 8 different directions, right? Like you used the analog stick to fight like you do in Fight Night, right? I hated that at the time. You know what else plays like that is the Jet Li game. Do you guys remember that Jet Li game that came out a long time ago? For Honor, or it was called it wasn't For Honor. It was
What I needed.
what was that game called? Yeah, that was a really new thing at the time. All right, I'll be right back. Hang tight, guys. Just got a few diapers to change. Couple. Is that a guitar? Is that a guitar? You playing guitar? There we go. Did anyone else have trouble with their kid, like... All right, buddy, stay there. Get up on the changing table. You can't come over here right now. Did anyone else have trouble with their kid, like especially their boy, not wanting to go pee in the potty or not wanting to go? Well, Lucas is going pee in the potty now, but did anyone else have trouble with their boy, like not wanting to go poop in the potty? Lucas is fighting it, man. He is not wanting to poo in the potty.
Just what I needed.
Terrible day at work, but it's done. And now I can enjoy a rainy day, though it's whatever, Chris. Hang on just a minute, Lucas. We just beat this level. Yep. What? I didn't know about that. That's new. Hold on, buddy. All right. You have to be stern and make them poop in the toilet. If not, you're going to be changing those poopy diapers till he's 10. Oh my god. Will you just let him poop in his pants a few times, poop in his underwear a few times until he gets it? How many times did you guys have underwear poops? A lot? Oh man. My gosh, I can't believe I made it through all that. Okay. I've got him peeing on the potty. All right. Ugh. Okay.
What I needed.
It's all new to me too. I've never had to potty train anything before. Any kid, anything, boy or girl. I've never had to potty train anyone before.
What I needed.
So it's tough for me too. Big thanks again to Billy and John Kime with the stars. Thank you again, you guys. Appreciate that. We're at 1,530 stars, getting closer to level 3. Poopy potty training is your intention to becoming full fatherhood. Is your initiation. Like a hazing. Poopy hazing.
Just what I needed.
Ugh, I knew I wasn't going to make it through that one. It's where the bro not having to change diapers or having any yeah, for sure. We'll definitely have to buy less. All right. I just bought some training underwear. And I already have 6 pairs, but I'm going to need more, obviously. So, training underwear, more training underwear will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna fight through it.
Just what I needed.
The only way out is through the poo. Eli has already pooped in the potty one time, which is good. He's gonna be done quick. I went in there one time, he was just sitting on the potty, and I set him in there, and then I went and, you know, kind of did a couple things in the room, just, you know, a few feet away, and I came back, and there was a big old turd in the potty. So Eli is going to catch on fast.
Just what I needed.
What do you do? What did you do about like beds and stuff? Like obviously, if they're just, you know, like, were you constantly having to clean mattresses and clean sheets and, you know, things like that because of poo? Plastic sheets. Yeah, we have a... Fair enough. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Don't feed them before bedtime, right? A few hours beforehand so they have time to get it out. All right, here we go. All right, we haven't used any P-Wings yet throughout the game. I'm going to use some P-Wings. What you guys having for lunch? What you gonna do with all that lunch? All that lunch inside your fridge? I'ma eat you up. My lunch, my lunch. My lovely lady lunch. I hated that song when it came out. I really did. It was just so... Ugh. So dumb. But it is funny, situationally, to make parodies of it here and there. Like that. All right, let's P-wing it through this one again. Oh, jeez Louise. I had a P-wing, but it's over now. I never, yeah. Josh, I didn't plan on it either, man. You know me, when you first started watching the stream, I had no kids and had no intentions of having kids. But I guess that's not my plan anymore, you know? Hey, Zohai, how you doing? I know I can swim under the boat. I've known that since I was a kid. But it's hard to get up on that last part right there. It's hard to jump out of the water. I know that. Yep, I was single and fine with it. I was enjoying life. I'm still enjoying life. Why can't I have 3 monies and no kids? Now I have 3 kids and no monies. That's funny. Having them on a set, yes, no, for sure. They all... You're right. No, you're right. I believe you. We are getting them in the room now. We always get them in the room around 9, but lately they've been wanting to do this thing where they like slumber party on the weekend. You know, they sleep out in the living room, but it keeps Lucas up too long. So unfortunately, we've had to put a stop to that. Because if Owen and Tabby are out there sleeping on the couch, Lucas wants to be out there sleeping on the couch, and then he never goes to bed. He just constantly wants a snack or a drink or, you know, something like that. And he's too, you know, Owen and Tabby just... Oh man. Maybe eventually. Yeah, maybe a whole 10 people will buy it, Josh. It'll cost me more to publish the book than I'll make profits, man. Ain't no one gonna buy that shit. Maybe, I mean, I'll have 4 or 5 people in here who will say, I'll buy a book, but realistically, a book wouldn't sell. And I know that. I'm not gonna fool myself. I don't have a large enough following to publish a book. Motherfucker, I thought I landed on him for a minute. Getting people to support the show is hard enough, man. You know, like, freaking just making it streaming is tough enough. I don't want to try to publish a book on top of that. When am I going to have time? I don't know. Like, there's so much to think about. When will I have time to write it? Maybe later in life. That's true. But I appreciate you, Josh, wanting a story, you know. Who knows? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I also think, who knows? Oh yeah, I've used the boot. Yeah, the boot is great in this game. Motherfucker! Are you kidding me? That's true. Behind the streams. The story of a full-time streamer and dad. This week on E. For real, Josh, I agree with that. That was much better. I hope you're not being pushy. I hope I'm not being pushy, but I'm just trying to give you no, I don't think you're being pushy at all. I appreciate your points. No, I appreciate the advice that you and Fat Clat and anyone else can give me. No, I'm not. No, I'm still very teachable. No, I don't look down on someone trying to give me pointers or advice, especially someone who knows, who's been there. You know, like, no, I appreciate it, Phil. I don't think you're being pushy at all. On Super NES on Mario All-Stars, I could press select on the Mario Brothers 3 and it could change to anybody you wanted. Huh. Well, no, I think you're thinking of the GBA version where you press the R. You could pick to be Mario and Luigi, and you could choose to be them, to be either one. But no, unfortunately, that's not correct. That's not accurate, Kristen. I did aviation and hydraulics on jets and helicopters. That's really awesome, Josh. Why don't you do anything with that? You know, I mean, like, they obviously have a whole bunch of expertise. That's not true, Kristen. Yeah, Josh, that's some major skill, man. Jeffrey Shell, yo. Yep. That's not true, Kristen. On Mario 3 on the Super Nintendo All-Stars version, could you press select and any button and change into the boot or other characters?
Yes, in the Super Mario All-Stars version, you can use a glitch to change into different power-ups. By pressing the select button, you cycle through Mario's forms, and combining it with other buttons can give you the boot or cause graphical issues.
I apologize. I'm gonna eat my words here with salt, pepper, and ketchup and say that I should not have said that's not true without prior knowledge. I admit I was wrong. We all know what AE's having for lunch. Yep. Hey, you didn't believe me. You didn't believe it either, Chris. You need to eat your shoe with me, buddy. gotta try it now. I have to try it. Hey, you know what? I'll give you that one I told you so. But I already admitted that I was incorrect. So, shove it. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I'm not above admitting that I'm wrong if I'm actually wrong. I'm not pompous. But I can indeed be incorrect. Hey, you're welcome. I've played All Stars a whole bunch and I've never heard that. That one time in 5 years, that's the one time in 5 years of a few times I've seen ADD wrong. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, I usually am correct on what I say. I don't usually, but that time I did stick my foot in my mouth that time, and I'll admit it. It's okay though. Yeah, it's for sure. I'll have to try it. I'm almost done with this game, so you're gonna have to show me here in a minute. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try it. Well, we're gonna try it live, y'all. We're gonna see if it works. We'll do it live. Fuck it. No, damn it. This is the GBA version. The standing under him glitch doesn't work on this. There's another 2-hour playthrough for the books. Yeah, I will admit I know most tricks and secrets to Mario, but that is one that I didn't know. And if that's the case, that's going to be super useful for streams. Bowser falls on a bunch of foam mats since it's a play. GG said Billy Brown with that star badge. Chris Knapp has a star badge. Jeffrey Shell has a star badge. Kofax doesn't have a star badge anymore. Billy Brown with the star badge. Thanks so much, everybody, for all the stars today. Appreciate that. How many times have I beaten this game? I don't know. It's like asking me how many hairs are on a rhinoceros's butt. Yeah, I don't know. Good question though, but I don't know. Hundreds is probably a good answer. Throughout my lifetime, yeah. Did I record it? I recorded the entire thing, yes. Understandable, Phil. When did you guys have to get a new car? All right, there's another recording. Totally understandable, Phil. All right, let's do the Super Nintendo All-Stars. Let's see if this works. I should play Out of This World? Well, I don't have a spaceship or anything to get out of this world, and I don't think any of my electronics would work out there. Do they have Wi-Fi on spaceships when I'm out of this world? All right, so our Twitch ghost. All right, let's see here. Okay. He's gonna need a long Ethernet cord. What? Okay, I guess I'll have to try it on a real console because like pressing multiple buttons like that together I think quits me out. Yeah, it's not gonna work on here. I wonder if the glitch works on the Switch. Let's see if the glitch will work on the Switch. David, mother flippin' Dolgus, welcome in, dude. How are you? Jody Spencer. I'd be surprised if that Steam Deck doesn't have a way to specify the button combo that does that. Yeah, I know, I just haven't figured that out yet. You're probably right, though. I'm doing good. Hell yeah, David. Good to see you for a second time in a row. Glitch on the Switch for the win. I'm doing good, David. Thanks for asking, man. how it works. Pressing select in game cycles through Mario's power-ups, starting from small then big. Do you think they fixed the glitch on the Switch? The trick is I'm supposed to be able to cycle through power-ups, but I don't think it's going to work. Like, it says it works. Pressing A button simultaneously. Okay. I mean, that doesn't mean it doesn't work, I guess, but it's just not working on here right now. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it didn't work, and we'll try it again on something else later. Let's see here. That doesn't mean Google says it works. You're eating chili cheese fries with pastrami for breakfast. That sounds good. You ever seen those videos where it's like, one night with me or a pastrami sandwich? And he starts saying, a pastrami sandwich will never leave you high and dry. A pastrami sandwich will always keep you full. A pastrami sandwich. And he just keeps like going on about all the great things about pastrami sandwiches. I mean, I have PAL and I have on my emulator. I have PAL and Japanese versions, copies, or whatever. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna look up a video on how to do the glitch. I'll figure it out. Now that I know of it, I'll figure it out eventually. Day's going good, Matthew Wynn. Thank you. Okay, buddy. I am indeed recording this, yes. You're right about that, so high. A lot of Japanese versions of NES games look and run better too. I've seen the first two Venom movies. Those are really good. Maybe, Phil. Maybe. Because it has something to do with messing up the RAM of the system momentarily. That's true too, Death Star. That's true. Okay, but had a great ending. Hey, that's cool. You put an i7 in an NES, that thing will explode. Target's beef jerky is really good. And you get 8 ounces of it for about $9. Oh, nice, Josh. Right, I would imagine, Danny. Hey, the Big D, welcome in, man. How are you? I'm officially siding with pastrami. Did you go watch that video? Jody, this is a great favorite game for sure. Pastrami for the win. No problem, Peppers. Poor Billy fought you 3 times and lost all 3 times. Billy Brown, speaking of Billy, thank you again for the stars, dude. Super awesome of you. LJN's only good game. Right now, I'm just thinking of Metallica's song, Sad But True. No, damn it. I don't know if I've ever gotten to Electro. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad, actually. I've played it, Chris, and it kind of plays like the X-Men game. Feels very similar. The enemies in this game are poor man's Streets of Rage bad guys. That's funny. Oh yeah. This game was based off the 90s Marvel cartoon. What? Okay, well, hold on. Dang it, that was stupid. Fuck, man. That was dumb. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? Finally. I remember the GBA Spider-Man 1 movie game being hard as nails. Those games were awful. I mean, they were fun for the time. They were decent graphics, but realistically, at the end of the day, they were awful. Love how she has to come down and save her six-armed buddy. All right, this will be the last game of the day. It hasn't been incredibly slow today, but we've had a couple nice donos come in, which is awesome. 1,000 stars from John Kime and 530 stars from Billy Brown. So big thanks to that. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go after this game, get some food, and come back. You guys know how I roll. I enjoyed Stan Lee cameo in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Ultimate Marvel Alliance 2. Oh man, he did so many great cameos. He really did. I agree, Billy. Ultimate Alliance 2 is such a good game. Ultimate Alliance 3 is really good, but it's only on Switch. No, that bastard, he got me. Oh, look at that. Right when the fucking heart dropped. Oh, come on. Cletus is a menace. Excelsior, yes. Rest in peace, Stanley. True believers, that's right. I gotta sneeze and I don't know if it's gonna come out. Sometimes talking helps me sneeze, and it went away. Oh man, that's so disappointing and unsatisfying when a sneeze goes away. I like to sneeze. I think Wolverine, Deadpool, and Punisher should have been this way too. Yeah. They made a really good Punisher game. Punisher arcade game. Oh, dude, for real. Damn! For every one of them I beat, I would have gotten a life. The Punisher game on PS2 was so bloody. Joshua Newsom, welcome in. I knew something would bring you in here. Joshua Newsom shared the stream. Welcome in, dude. Liked and shared. Thank you. Man. Doppelganger, forgot about him. There was a Carnage versus Deadpool. Interesting. I wonder what that was like. How you doing, Josh? Gotta love being Venom. The symbol on his chest isn't even a spider. It's like a dragon, I believe. Big D, has it been you lurking this whole time on Twitch? Are you the ghost viewer? All right, back up to 7 live. Yeah, the Punisher game on PS2 was really good. Bloody though. Don't let your kids play it. Why would they name him Elmo? You can't play the Wolverine game from PS2? Yeah, that one was. Be right back, everybody. Welcome in, Tyrone. How you doing, man? I got a poll up that says less than 1K stars to level 3, and someone clicked on the I got you. That's easy. There's also a make sure to react. Guys, if you don't plan on sending stars, don't click on the I got you poll. That's why there's a one for reacting and one for I got you. But if you do plan on sending stars, hell yeah, click the I got you. But if not, no big deal. Nothing is expected, everything's appreciated. But please don't get my hopes up and vote on something that you don't plan on doing is all that's I'm asking. I think that's fair. If supporting with stars and super chats is something that you cannot do or choose not to do anymore for whatever reason, you can also like my short videos and my pictures, and I do get a few pennies for every 100 views, so it does add up eventually over time. For those who do still send stars, thank you so much. For those who used to send stars and don't anymore, I still appreciate everything you ever did for the channel. Welcome in, Frank. What's up, Frank? How you doing? I was talking about and referring to a poll over on Facebook that you can't see, so someone's probably slightly confused at what I was talking about, but that's okay. I'll explain if needed. I don't usually get too much further than this in the game. Man, Tyrone used to drop 5K stars like it was nothing. Maybe one day. Hopefully you're doing well, Tyrone. Hopefully New York life is treating you well. Hopefully your Switch 2 is treating you well. What are you playing on your Switch 2 these days? I haven't played anything on Switch 2 in a while. Like any actual Switch 2 games. Hard to step away. Mom needs air in the tires for her car. I don't blame you. Mom's way more important than the stream, brother. You do what you gotta do. Oh man, you can only get that if you start from the beginning and swing. Pretty stupid how they make it like that. But whatever. I think the boss of this level is so stupid. The umbrella enemies, they're just so dumb. Like, why do you... Who are the two umbrella enemies in the level in Maximum Carnage on Sega as bosses? I asked that really stupidly. Whatever. Yeah, they're just baddies, I guess. You had to restart the stream? Understandable. Yeah. Who the heck is our signal? No one really knows. I mean, what the heck? Really? I mean, seriously, why? And they're like stupid strong too with their dumbass umbrellas. Hey, there you go. Let me know what you think of it, Josh. It's like Mr. Rogers coming at me, right? Did you guys hear the theory that Mary Poppins and Pennywise are from the same universe? And they both have, like, Mary Poppins feeds off the positivity and happiness of kids, and Venom and Pennywise, of course, feeds off the fear. Cool. I played this a long time ago when I was young. Never beat it. I never beat this game either. It's tough as hell, man. Tough as nails. Sherry Bobbins. I hate this level. This level screams we ran out of ideas. Right. Only had infinite of those. That's right, Shriek. Get out of there while you can. Oh man, no, I never had any cool symbiote toys growing up. The serving table's attacking you. Doppelganger. Putting on to Ritz. Welcome in. You gotta replay that game series. Now this level's awful. Sir, we've sent the same enemies too many times at once. What should we do next? Send flying balls at Venom. Flying balls, sir? Yes, flying balls, and make him breathe fire. What about ice? Yeah, ice too, whatever. Do we have silver balls and blue ones? Why blue balls, sir? That's how my wife leaves me all the time. With frickin' laser beams on their frickin' foreheads. No, that's true, Corinne, not you. I was talking about the developers of this game. I was speaking from the standpoint of the developers. Man, perfect time to pop in, Corinne. No, you don't. You just get pregnant all the time. 3 times. She said, I do not. You're funny, Corinne. Nice time to pop in there. Suppose the game magically gets a remaster remake. How would you improve Maximum Carnage? Actually, it kind of did with the Marvel, whatever game that just came out. You could totally run around as just Spider-Man and Venom, and it looks like a remake of Maximum Carnage. But if this got a remake, you know, they better just do it the same. You're moving on to the second interview? Oh, you already had your first interview with Apple? Did they tell you that you passed the first interview? I mean, I guess they didn't say, hey, we'll call you. That's good. That's great, Corinne. Okay. Yes, it was today. Yes, and the money expectations are accurate since I was managing a team for since I've been managing teams for 19 years. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hit the like and subscribe button. How is everyone today? Hey, Glenn. What? Come on. Cortina's like, I run that stuff. Man, awesome. Good job, Corinne. Get hired on the, hopefully, who knows. Better hours. Next thing you know, she'll have an Apple phone. Like, I'm gonna get a new phone because I work at Apple now. I need an Apple phone. No, you only get a second interview if you did well on the first interview, Chris. Yeah, but I believe you still have a payment on your other phone. All right, I have 3 continues, but let's see. Maybe if it starts me here. Here in a minute, we're gonna eat some real food, buddy. No more dry cereal. We're gonna have some chicken nuggets or something. This is ridiculous. The flip can be traded if we back it up. Yeah, but then we'll still have the payment. We'll talk about that later. All right. Excellent. Okay, everybody. Well, J.A. Wiggin JM, thanks for joining. All right, everybody. I would go longer, but I would say that let's see here. I would go longer, but it has been pretty slow for the last hour or so. There hasn't been any donuts that have come in an hour or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I definitely appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much, Billy Brown and John Kime, for the stars. Definitely super appreciate it. I've been going for 3 hours now. It's probably time to, get some lunch and come back around 3. So I'll be back around 3:30 or so. So, hey, William Lamb, take care, buddy. Have a good one. Figure out how to use those super chats, William. Take it easy, Chris. Have a good one. Putting on the Ritz. Wiggum, take care. Infamous, take care. Have a good one, Jamie. Take care to the ghost viewer on Twitch. Have a good one. Take care on YouTube.